Who's the dumbest criminal I've ever seen? All through school, I begged my parents for a dog. They always said no. Too much work, too much mess, too expensive, all the usual excuses. So the minute I finally bought my own place, I did what I'd been dreaming about for years. I adopted a strong dog because I wanted my kids to feel safe at home. I thought it would be easy, fun, the kind of family dog story you see in movies. Reality hit fast. Within the first month, that dog had absolutely wrecked my living room. Two couches and an armchair looked like they'd been put through a shredder. I was exhausted, frustrated, and honestly starting to think I'd made a huge mistake. Then one morning I stepped outside to check the mailbox. Just a quick minute. The kids were inside. The dog was locked in her crate. I figured, nothing can happen in 60 seconds. When I walked back in, the front door was wide open. My stomach dropped. My heart went straight into panic mode. Before I could even process it, my dog came tearing out of the house like a rocket. And that's when I knew something was seriously wrong. I didn't stop to check what was missing. I didn't look around the house. I ran straight to my kids. They were inside their bedroom. But the door wouldn't open. It was locked from the outside. At that point, I didn't even want to think about who would do that. I just ran back outside and called the police, telling them someone had broken into my house while my kids were still inside. The officers took longer than I expected, and those minutes felt like hours. When they finally arrived and cleared the home, they confirmed it. It was a real break-in. Someone had come in through a window, started grabbing whatever they could, and then realized there were kids in the house. They must have panicked and locked the children in the room to buy time to escape. If my dog hadn't been there, I would have lost thousands of dollars worth of stuff. But here's the part that still blows my mind. My dog, a 10-month-old chaos machine who couldn't stop destroying furniture, somehow busted out of her crate and went after the intruder. She chased him back the way he came and drove him right out through the broken window. And the dumbest criminal part? They caught him the exact same day because he showed up at an emergency room in Raleigh, North Carolina, completely covered in fresh bite marks, trying to get treated like nothing happened. After that, nobody in my family ever suggested giving the dog up again. We kept her. And from that day on, Mabel wasn't just the dog who ate our couches. She was the reason my kids were safe.